morning and welcome to a full day of eating in my bulking cycle. I'll show you guys what I eat from the morning to dinner and all the snacks in between, and then also what I do for pre-workout. So I just got my coffee, which is always the number one thing. I just have an espresso, so I usually just pop a little pod in there and then put some creamer in there with not too much sugar, but I need a little something. So I'm just making some eggs in the background, a cup of egg whites and then one egg. And then I have my cup of raspberries I'm gonna put in my oatmeal I'm going to make, and then call it a breakfast. Okay, so I have my breakfast right here. So these are my eggs. So my macros are, I mentioned it in another video, but there should have for breakfast 37 grams of protein, 49 grams of carbs, and 9 grams of fat in that meal. And this is me bulking, and I'll probably increase my calories and macros eventually, but this is what I'm starting with. So this is a cup of egg whites, and that totals out to be 26 grams of, protein, 0 carbs and 0 fats. And then I put one actual egg in there, and that's 6 grams of protein, 0 carbs, and 5 grams of fat. And then I used this oatmeal that you saw earlier. The box of it is just pretty straight whole oats. And it's a plain, no flavor, so that's why I put cinnamon. And so that is 6 grams of protein, 28 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat. And then I put some raspberries, it's Hank barking at the door, some raspberries on as well. So I did a cup of raspberries to add some more macros in there. So that's 1.5 grams of protein, 14.7 grams of carbs, and 0.8 grams of fat. So that all totals out to be 40 grams of protein, 42.7 grams of carbs, and 8.8 grams of fat. So I'm a tiny bit below on my carbs. I'm still kind of figuring out exactly what the best combination is and everything. It's important you can have the berries like in the morning or post workout is what my rule is. Otherwise, if you have it another time, it'll most likely just turn into be stored as fat and sugars, so you don't want that. So like right in the morning, it's good. You can replenish your body because you've just been fasting all night basically. So this is my breakfast. I've been having this pretty consistently for the past like week or so. So I like it. It's kind of like routine, and then we'll have some lunch later, and then a pre-workout snack, and then dinner, and then probably a snack before bed. So let's do it. Okay, so it's lunchtime, and what are we gonna eat today? Some more whole healthy foods, because I'm trying to do a clean bulk. I'm learning that it's really hard to do a clean bulk because I don't think I'm getting enough like nutrients, like enough to be able to like build a lot of muscle. So I'm moving towards like an 80-20 rule, I guess, of 80% clean, 70 to 80%, and then like 20 to 30% eating just more like calorie dense foods that are more like fatty, like burgers, and some sandwiches, like eating out. Like I'm letting myself eat out and not worry about it too much, but be mindful, because that's the key, that's the balance. So for lunch today, but I try and track my calories during the week, and then on the weekend, like 1 or 2 days, I'll let myself have like a treat here and there. So that's kind of what my role is that I'm going off of. So as you can see, this looks super yummy. So I have whole brown rice. I just used the Uncle Ben's brown rice, as you can see. And I measured out a cup of that. That comes out to be 5 grams of protein, 39 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat. And then broccoli, I have a lot of broccoli. So this is 5 ounces of broccoli that I measured out on my little scale, very handy. And that comes out to be, what is that? That is 4 grams of protein, 9.9 grams of carbs, and 0 grams of fat. So you get a lot, as you can see, and hopefully that just like fills you up. But for not that many calories and stuff. And then the chicken, I baked some chicken with some seasoning that has 0 sodium, and it has pepper on it as well. So I just baked that in the oven for my meal prepping. And then I did 4 ounces of chicken, and that comes out to be 29 grams of protein, 0 grams of carbs, and 1.7 grams of fat. So this meal here, in meal number 2, turns out to be 38 grams of protein, 48 grams of carbs, and 5.3 grams of fats. So I'm pretty spot on, because my goal for protein is 37 grams of protein, and then carbs is 49. So I got one below that. A little low on my fats. My goal is 9 grams of fats, and I have 5.3. So I think I'll just try and make sure I have some more healthy fats in later in the day. A good way to add some healthy fats into your diet is like avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, like when you're cooking. So if I used that to instead saute the broccoli, I think I would have actually gotten a good amount of everything. So I might try that next time. So that's lunch. Let's eat up, get back to work, and then we're gonna go to the gym later. Okay, welcome back to snack time. So for snack, what I've usually been having just before I go to the gym, probably like an hour before, probably something like that. I'll have a protein shake and an apple. So I've been using this lately. What is this brand? ISO 100 hydrolyzed. And in the chocolate peanut butter flavor. It's okay, it's a little sweet. I usually have just like the regular ISO way, but we're out of that, so I tried this. I'm gonna try a different protein powder once this runs out. But I take 1 scoop of this, and that's 25 grams of protein, 2 grams of carbs, and 0.5 grams of fat. So I'll just put it in some water in my shaker bottle, shake it up. And I've been trying to only have, limiting myself on like this type of protein, because I want to have more like whole foods that are protein. That's really important. So I'm down to like 1 to 2 a day. I need to kind of figure out like an alternative, because when I go and lift really heavy at the gym, I'll bring a protein shake, another one for right after, and a Gatorade just to sip on to refuel my muscles right after. So I'll have the protein shake, which is the protein, and then the Gatorade. It's one of the small ones. I'll show you guys later, and that's just for the carbs as well, because you need those two combined just to refill my muscles. So I'm trying to get away from more of that processed stuff, but little by little, figure it out. And then I don't know exactly. I'll have to look in my daily fitness tracker, which is what I use to track all my macros. But apple, I think it's around like 19 carbs. And yeah, apples are really good. They have like fiber too. It's just good for you. And then I think I'm gonna like to snack on some of these pancakes. I made some like protein pancakes for Sunday for like brunch, and there's some left over, and it's really good. And I need some more carbs, I feel like, before I go to the gym. Otherwise I won't feel like ready. So yeah, I'm gonna snack on that, have that. I need to figure out a bigger snack though, because that's not hitting my macros. I should be having 30 grams of protein, 36 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of fat. So So I'm out of almond butter. I usually have almond butter too with an apple. It's really good. It fills you up, keeps you like less hungry for longer. I don't know what I'm saying. That sounds really weird. It's been a long day, but that's good. It has a lot of really good fats in there. I usually get the one from Costco. So I'm just gonna have my snack. Obviously I need food because I can't talk or think straight. And then I'll get my pre-workout stuff ready and show you guys that. It is pre-workout time. I have been using the C4 Ultimate for a while in the blue raz. I just had an accent there. What? In the icy blue raz. It's a fair flavor. So I usually just do like a half scoop because it's like super intense and I just like can't handle it, the whole thing. And it's kind of late though, so I think I'm probably just gonna do a third scoop. But this really helps just like get me like pumped to work out, blood flowing through my veins, ready to go. Gives you energy. There's caffeine in it. I think it's 300 milligrams is for like the full scoop, which is I think like 3 cups of coffee equivalent, which is way too much for like what time is it? Like 5:45. So I just like a third just to get me like pumped up, ready to go. It's supposed to help with like stamina, endurance, and like get the blood flowing through your muscles so you can have better growth. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. It's been a long day. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna do a shoulder workout and then have some dinner. Cheers. Okay, so it's Tuesday, which means it's Taco Tuesday. So I made Mark and I some tacos. I just used ground turkey, some brown rice, some salsa, and some whole wheat tortillas. So this is my portion right here. And I have 4 ounces of ground turkey, 2 tortillas, a half cup of rice, and then 4 tablespoons of salsa in here. So my macros are 31 grams of protein, 61 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of fat. And then I went ahead and calculated what I need so far, or what I still need in the rest of the day. So I still need 15 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of fat. So just to round it off for the day, I'll probably have a snack later on before bed. So yeah, this is dinner.